We are following breaking news out of Washington this evening. A federal judge has blocked the White House from putting federal grants and loans on pause.
The pause was supposed to go into effect this afternoon. It's now being pushed back until at least Monday.
Yeah, those grants help fund some of Iowa's 23,000 nonprofit organizations. KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel is live in downtown for us this evening, where one nonprofit is wondering how it will pay its staff if this freeze still happens. Todd.
Yeah, Joni and Laura, we're just north of downtown Des Moines. The office behind me is the office for the Institute of Community Alliance. Staff of 140 people. They basically manage data for all the homelessness that happens here in Iowa and about a dozen other states in the United States. Now, the freeze that was just announced does affect what the White House wants to do as far as pausing federal grants. But some here tell us they've already had trouble accessing their federal dollars.
We will not be able to make our next payroll, which means 140 people are going to probably be without jobs, not be able to have money to buy food, not be able to have money to pay their childcare expenses.
Kimberly Grandstaff says it's a nightmare. She went online to pull funds for her staff at the Institute for Community Alliances, only to find out the federal site is shut down. Her budget of $20 million is primarily federal grants. So that's bad news, not only for her nonprofit group, but for the homeless people she spent decades helping.
It's going to affect people that we serve. It's going to affect the people that need the help.
The White House sent out this memo Monday calling for a freeze in most federal grant funding. It says, quote, financial assistance should be dedicated to advancing administration priorities, ending wokeness and the weaponization of government, promoting efficiency in government, and making America healthy again.
The phone is definitely ringing off the hook today. Our nonprofits are in calamity. They are not sure what's going on.
Bethany Snyder is the director of the Iowa Nonprofit Alliance and represents 23,000 nonprofit groups in the state. She says the grant freeze is needlessly disruptive and dangerous.
I don't think any of us would think that these services that Iowans rely on are woke. I don't think anyone has thought of housing services, again, food support, child care, domestic violence services, scientific research, the funding that funds our universities. That's all programs that Iowans rely on every single day so they can thrive and survive.
Now, the federal judge's block of this freeze may only add to the confusion, as you've seen here today. That block lasts till Monday, when they'll have a new hearing to see what happens next. We're live in Des Moines. Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
A lot of things we need to keep an eye on. Thanks, Todd. Well, we reached out to Governor Reynolds' office about the federal funds freeze before the judge's decision came down, and they told us, quote, our office is in touch with the White House. We expect further guidance from and have a call with the U.S. Office of Management and Budget tomorrow to better understand any impacts in federal funding received by the state.